Here's a guy who's called me everything but a blue goose and told the American people that they can't trust me. And he makes up the ads and the charges they run against me half the time. The Oregonian says we no longer trust him. Look at this. The Minneapolis Star-Tribune says a president must tell the truth. Bush has said often in this campaign a president must inspire trust. His argument is sound. It's one more reason to elect Bill Clinton as president. Let me get a break. We'll pick right up.
Our guest is Governor Bill Clinton. We're on a roll. This is Larry King live in Louisville. We'll be back. We'll include your phone calls. Don't go away.
To provide that proven leadership is our challenge in 1992, and that is why today I proudly announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
Try remarkably healthy Smart Beet American Flavor Slices. They're a source of essential calcium for health with no fat, no cholesterol, and no lactose. Smart Beet Slices are certified by the American Heart Association.
Who says fat-free can't be delicious?
If the value of your home has risen during the last couple of years, now may be a great time to refinance and cash out some of your equity. Just log on to ditech.com or call us at 1-800-71-FIXED. Today's low fixed rate is only 6.875%, APR 7.042% with 0 points. And there are no upfront fees. It's smart money from ditech.com. Apply online or call us now at 1-800-71-FIXED.
All next week, Sports Tonight takes you to the Super Bowl. Be a part of the action by email, phone, or on the web. Sports Tonight on the road from Super Bowl 35. All next week at 11 Eastern on CNN.
Her mission was to seek out signs of intelligent life on Earth. What she found, no one could have ever imagined.
What is it?
People no one knew existed until now.
We are out of the future.
From the star of My Potato Chip Pantsuit and I'll Be a Monkey's Uncle comes the true story of the first urban explorer. Jeannie Mose is making the most of it. Now showing on CNN tonight, 3 times a week at 10 on a TV tuned to CNN near you.
Log on to CNN.com.
It's the world at your fingertips.
Everything you need to know whenever you want it.
It's easy.
Indulge in fine fashion.
Or maybe pinstripes and stock quotes are more your style.
CNN.com.
Get cooking with gourmet food tips.
Go inside the game, no matter what your game is. Rain or shine, 5-day forecasts from Albuquerque to Zanzibar.
From around the world to your desktop.
Wherever you are, it's all at CNN.com.
Now of our interview with presidential candidate Bill Clinton on October 28, 1992. His GOP rival was the incumbent George Bush, of course, and also in the race, a rich third-party wild card, Ross Perot.
He has spent $58.7 million to this day. It's his own money. Got any problem with that?
Well, he can spend his own money. You know, he talks about how he paid for his own campaign and the taxpayers are paying for mine, but the taxpayers are paying for his too. He made most of his money as a Medicaid contractor. And I think, again, I've not been critical of it, but I sort of resent, I worked for 12 years for $35,000 a year because I believe in public service, and he made a lot of money out of dealing with the government.
Why haven't you been critical?
Because I've tried to be positive in this race, and because he's basically not been critical of me, but I'm getting a little bit weary of that whole business about how, he just spending his own money. Poor Ross Perot with his $3 billion.
The next time we spoke with Bill Clinton, he was President of the United States. Highlights of our first White House interview with him when we return.
On this day, with high hopes and brave hearts.
It's answer
ancestors knew the grit of the sand at Daytona, where a mile measured the length of your nerve. It is not meek. It is not humble. It is what happens when you take the soul of the past and meld it with the best of the new. Chrysler 300M, the most powerful V6 sports sedan in its class. See for yourself why the 300M is rated a Consumer's Digest Best Buy.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here?
You want to see better. Is that a crime?
These are your rights. Please read them.
You have the night to refrain silent?
You're all under arrest.
Because of my sight, isn't it?
Because we're presbyopic. Freedom now! Freedom now!
Freedom now! Freedom now! Freedom!
I've been hearing a lot about mid-caps and mid-cap funds. Does Fidelity have a mid-cap fund?
Oh, yeah, we sure do. Fidelity's mid-cap stock fund generally invests in companies valued between $1 and $15 billion.
Suppose I wanted to buy an individual mid-cap stock instead of a mutual fund.
You could do either. Fidelity's known for mutual funds, but it's also one of the largest online brokerage firms in the world.
Well, great. So I could either buy the fund or go straight into a stock.
That's exactly right.
Well, thank you. I've learned something today.
To invest, call, click, or visit Fidelity.
10 years ago, Saddam Hussein pledged his troops to the mother of all battles.
Iraq's army is defeated. Our military objectives are met.
But long after the Gulf War has ended, the conflict with Saddam Hussein goes on.
The fundamental obligation was on Iraq to hand over the weapons, but they never did.
10 years later, he's still in power, and he's still fighting. The Unfinished War with CNN's Brent Sadler. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern on CNN.
Thomas Jefferson believed that to preserve the very foundations of our nation, we would need dramatic change from time to time. Well, my fellow Americans, this is our time. Let us embrace it.
6 months after his inauguration, Mr. Clinton was facing some serious problems. There was controversy over issues like gays in the military and health care reform. Character questions still dogged him. With his approval rating below 50%, the president sat down with us at the White House.
There's no way you could plan for this job. So what about it surprises you the most?
But just to be criticized, shoot, that's part of it.
You don't have to go to excess to get size and power. Introducing the new Suzuki XL7.
King of the road.
Suzuki. It fits.
I watch the ripples change the size, but never leave the stream.
In today's net economy, companies are struggling to change, struggling with the complexities of e-business, with making intranets, extranets, and the internet work together across any platform around the world. Well, now it can all work together as one net. With Net Services software from Novell, the power to change.
I'm Jane Fonda, inviting you to join me for an inspiring story about a fascinating man. It's the story of Peter Westbrook, a 6-time Olympic fencing competitor who returned to his inner city roots to help children headed down the wrong road. See how this one man transforms young lives through fencing. It's another example of why people count.
People Count, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern on CNN.
Have the chance to change the country, and if the bad days come with it, that's part of life, and it's humbling and educational. It keeps you in your place.
Greta Van Susteren takes on important issues in depth in her own feisty style. Get to the point with Greta Van Susteren, weeknights 8:30 Eastern on CNN.
Welcome to Insight's new local customer service center. Hi, I'm Greg Graff. At Insight, we're excited about our new digital cable system, but there's more to Insight than technology. Insight's building a team of employees dedicated to providing excellent customer service, Our rapid growth has created exciting opportunities in our tech service and installation departments. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, even free cable service. Apply in person at your local Insight office. Choose Insight and be part of our winning team.
Do you owe back taxes? Don't let the IRS scare you. The law offices of Ronnie Lynn Deutsch will help you settle all back taxes, levies, liens, and penalties, and will help stop your IRS nightmare now. In fact, the law offices of Ronnie Lynn Deutsch are so confident they'll pay you $250 if they can't settle your case for pennies on the dollar. Call the law offices of Ronnie Lynn Deutsch now.
Call 800-715-5858 for your free initial consultation. This is a limited time offer, so call now. 800-715-5858.
This is CNN.
Self-elect Bud Kennedy on the River 8. Thank you, and God bless you all.
High finance, underground. Janice is down here, checking up on a potential investment. A communications company that says they've laid more cable than their competitors. They look great on paper, but Janice gets beneath the surface, goes down and counts cable. They do have the most. They're ready to grow. Fast. Just what Janice was digging for. So what's up with your money? Get there. Janice Mutual Funds.
Most people don't know that in the last 10 years that Gateway's helped a million small businesses. True economic growth comes from those small businesses. They're the ones making it happen. Gateway's always been about the direct relationship with our customers. We're local. We have people right there who can help you with your business solutions. Over the next few months, we're going to show you what happens when small businesses get the power they deserve.
10 years ago, Saddam Hussein pledged his troops to the mother of all planets.
Iraq's army is defeated. Our military objectives are met.
But long after the Gulf War has ended, the conflict with Saddam Hussein goes on.
The fundamental obligation was on Iraq to hand over the weapons. They never did.
10 years later, he's still in power, and he's still fighting. The Unfinished War with CNN's Brent Sadler. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern on CNN.
I'm Jane Fonda, inviting you to join me for an inspiring story about a fascinating man. It's the story of Peter Westbrook, a six-time Olympic fencing competitor who returned to his inner city roots to help children headed down the wrong road. See how this one man transforms young lives through fencing. It's another example of why people count.
People Count, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern on CNN.
I think the people ought to go back to work, and I think they ought to be paid. And I think if we don't do it, we're going to see some very serious consequences that should be done.
The next time I interviewed the president, we were waiting for the arrival of the new millennium. Highlights from that conversation coming up.
Bonjour, je suis en raisin.
Anyone can join French Club. You don't have to eat snails or be rude. No. The Petersons are planning their first trip to Paris. They're using United.com to explore options for hotels, rental cars, en français seulement, and of course, to get a good deal on flights.
Holy cow! Étranger. C'est qui fait gut le bureau.
For years, the photo center at Walgreens has been known for quality photo processing. Now, with the Kodak Picture Maker, you can create do-it-yourself prints in a number of different sizes in less than 5 minutes. Crop your photos, even add borders and text. At Walgreens, you can order your prints on CD and get free software to edit them on your PC. Create photo greeting cards in one day or passport photos while you wait. Walgreens Photo Center, where America takes its pictures.
I think why Crossfire works is you get 2 opinionated hosts, you get 2 expert opinionated guests.
I want a guest who believes in what he or she is saying.
You get a hot topic, you pour them all into 1/2 hour, and then you just sit back and see what happens.
The things we talk about are things that really matter to America.
The great thing about Crossfire is you know you're going to hear and see all sides of the issue.
Crossfire, 7:30 Eastern on CNN.
Call now to order CNN Election 2000.
As voting continues,
From the grueling first night
we call Florida
to the startling final moments,
Florida Supreme Court has
CNN Election 2000 captures the unfolding controversies with gripping footage you may never have seen before, plus revealing perspective.
The unexpected did happen.
Call now for CNN Election 2000 and witness the nation's most intriguing election. Call now to own forever on video cassette and DVD this defining moment in history.
I want to say again to the American people how profoundly sorry I am for what I said and did to trigger these events and the great burden they have imposed on the Congress and on the American people. Is with you. May God be with you and give you strength for the good work ahead. Thank you very much.
It has the DNA of giants in its sheet metal. Cars that raced on fields of honor. It has motor oil for blood and a 250 horsepower heart. Because 50 years ago, like today, there were just two kinds of cars on the road. Those that pass and those that get passed. Chrysler 300M, the most powerful V6 sports sedan in its class. See for yourself why the 300M is rated a Consumer's Digest Best Buy.
Change the size, but never leave the stream.
In today's net economy, companies are struggling to change, struggling with the complexities of e-business, with making intranets, extranets, and the internet work together across any platform around the world. Well, now it can all work together as one net. With Net Services software from Novell, the power to change.
All next week, the Ravens and the Giants are going to football's final showdown, and Sports Tonight is taking you to the Super Bowl, too. Join Fred Hickman and Vince Cellini live from Tampa. All the talk, all the info, and all the hype on the road from Super Bowl 35. Be a part of the action by email, phone, or on the web. Sports Tonight on the road from Super Bowl 35. All next week at 11 Eastern on CNN.
You going to campaign for Hillary? If she wants me to. And if the title I will wear more proudly than that of citizens. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America.
Closed captioning provided by USSearch.com. Find out if anyone you know has a criminal record. One of over 50 information products now available at USSearch.com.
Greta Van Susteren takes on important issues in depth in her own feisty style. Get to the point with Greta Van Susteren. Weeknights, 8:30 Eastern on CNN.
You have it, and you don't even know it. Because if you knew you had it, you'd be watching it. It's TV Land, and it's on your television right now, 24 hours a day.